Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to do a quick recap of the top teams for the Orson Dream Realm boss. We're going to talk about 2 of the top twins teams and 2 of the top no twins teams if you don't have the twins belt yet. And we're going to begin with them. So the first one is a team from Genhard, and that is the correct way of pronouncing their name. And it will be the Real Fresco in front of Shemira, Illusion in front of Shakir, Ludovic up front, and Smokey behind the Ludovic. And as for the charms, Mystic onto Shakir, definitely inside onto Ludovic, recovering or sorcery charms onto Smokey, and then finally butcher charms onto Shemira, and then sorcery charms onto Fresco, as is the case for every Dream Realm boss. So this team here, it cannot compete, of course, with the score of twins teams. However, this one or the team I'm going to show you right after this, which is using Faramor, these are the 2 which are competing with each other for the title of the overall best no twins team. And that is important because there are people out there who don't have the twins, or there are people maybe with a lower ascension of twins. However, even at lower ascension of twins, probably it would be better for you to run one of the twins comps. Okay, so the positioning does get a little bit messed up in the team over here, like Shemira's pushed back repeatedly throughout the fight, but this is going to be almost 94 billion damage, and that is what I was expecting to hit with this. That is near about the maximum other people have hit. I don't know, there could be a little bit of RNG in it. Potentially you could get up to 95 billion damage, but again, 94 billion has really been the highest people have managed to hit with that comp. And now this comp can get up to potentially 95 billion damage. We're going to test it out. Real Fresco in front of Shakir, Illusion in front of Faramor, Smokey and Ludovic up front with the harmonic spell. What you're going to be noticing is that for Orson and Crystal Beetle, the same 4 heroes are in all of the top teams, which are Fresco, Shakir, Smokey, Ludovic. And that is because the HP per second damage dealers, which are Fresco, Smokey, Ludovic, they're going to be the most effective in Endless Dream Realm, but specifically the most effective for Orson, because his Fury stacks cause damage reduction to reduce the damage that the boss takes, but it cannot reduce HP per second damage. That is a different damage type, which is not reducible. And so that damage is going to be fixed throughout the duration of the fight, regardless of however much fury is being stacked onto the boss. And that is why these heroes do well. And then Faramor is great for additional damage on top, true damage. Whoa, 97 billion damage with arcane charms onto Faramor. Okay, I think we have a winner. I do believe this is going to be the top performing no twins team. I did not think we were going to hit 97 billion damage. That is actually crazy. But yeah, arcane charms onto Faramor, by the way. The other heroes of course have the same charms. Yeah, arcane seem to be the best for most Dream Realm and even Ravage Realm boss content for the Faramor. Okay, now what we're going to show you, this is the team you want to run if you have a plus 10 exclusive equipment of Shakir. You'll have to run this team and run the sorcery charms on the twins. That's why we've labeled it Sork at the beginning. Pink twin on the left, blue twin on the right, Real Fresco in front of the Shakir. This is the team comp. I'm not going to do a run of it because we have a plus 15 Shakir, and then there's a better comp that you can run. But this is going to be a top performer. It can hit up to 132 billion damage or above. And yeah, okay, now we're looking at this one. This is a plus 15 Shakir comp. This is going to be almost exactly the same. Also sorcery charms onto the twins, so that's a good news. You don't have to change them to a different weird charm set. And Real Fresco in front of Shakir, Illusion in the corner, Smokey on the Stellar Bond as well. So we got 133 billion damage here. That proves as well that this is going to be an RNG heavy team. We're going to do a couple of skip runs. Generally, you need to do like, I think, about 3-4 runs in order for you to get your top score. And you will know when you hit it, because basically that top score is going to be over a 10 billion damage boost or something like that. And you'll want to have that the Ludovic is within, there we go, new record, rank 2. Okay, 145 billion damage, I'll take it. That is a new record for us. Yeah, but when you take a look, we can take a look at the replay, but let's just see what we got. 145.1 billion, and the top of today is 145.7 billion, who is the biggest whale on our server, and he also, I think, has all charms refined. So honestly, I'm really happy with 145 billion damage flat. We're going to take a look at the replay. just to show you for that RNG. But like I said, basically it's always going to be every 3 or 4 runs you're going to hit that RNG. Seems to be around a 30% chance in order to hit it. But if you're unlucky, then you might have to use 10 runs, but then you will eventually hit it, and you're going to get like a 10 billion damage boost, like I said. So you're going to see what happens here, because Orson keeps knocking back your team. You need to have Ludovic sandwiched between Smokey and Shakir, so that for the whole duration of the fight, he will be within the Lupines or of Shakir, because that is going to improve the attack buff that Shakir provides to all of his allies, and more importantly, it will remain providing the attack buff to the Ludovic. Because only allies within the Lupine's aura, which is within 2 tiles of Shakir, are going to be receiving the buff, attack buff. And yeah, so now Ludovic, whoa, he was actually pushed back, but somehow he just kind of slingshotted back into the perfect position sandwich between the Smokey and the Ludovic. Yeah, did I see something incorrectly, or did he actually just move? I thought that Ludovic actually got pushed into Smokey's position. Smokey got displaced to the right, but then somehow they came back. Maybe I'm seeing things. But either way, that's the RNG you need to hit, and it will just take a couple of runs, and you will be able to get it. The RNG is not so bad. For Orson, sorcery charms are the optimal for the twins, so you don't have to try any other different charm set, whether you're running the plus 10 Shakir or the plus 15 Shakir team. And if you don't have the twins, or maybe the lower ascension team is not working, Faramor team is doing the best, and we talked about the charms. So hopefully this video is helpful. Good luck getting a top score, but basically it's pretty simple, and just a quick team recap. So I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. But thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next one. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.